wants to open.
And Jessica's just back from taking a piss. You alright?
Hi, bro.
What's happening?
Should have took that
Jess, did you close that window?
up to the toilet.
Yeah.
Got the audio with the sick thing down.
Who wants to open?
Dan's good opener. He's got something funny.
I don't know. So, we couldn't think of anything funny to open it with, so this is it. After months of
Writing.
sitting, that's literally why we haven't had a podcast, isn't it? Just sitting, thinking, what's a funny opener? And no one could think of it. But this, what is
One person had an anecdote
this? Yeah.
about a rocking chair, and that
It was
was
a
about
lie.
it. And sort of making rocking chair sound like Rocky, but it didn't work. So it was
Chair.
months. Who's here? Richard W. Crullers here.
Hello.
And the W stands for
Winner.
whatever.
Winner Crothers.
Con Geddes is here.
Oh yeah. It is my house, after all. This is what we've done now.
Rocky isn't here,
Rocky
so
isn't
he's
here.
replaced by this exhausted alkaline battery. Say hello, Rocky.
Is that the other clicking?
Say hello. Say hello. All right.
But yeah, this is because people were complaining there was no podcast, so this is what we're going to do now. The Gorilla Podcast.
Gorilla style.
Did anybody actually complain, or was it just like one?
You get a few people going.
Was it Van
Do you
Dave?
remember when you used to
There
be
was.
funny? Things like that.
Aye.
Do you remember you used to do podcasts?
Yeah, stuff like that. Witty things like that.
Witty shit.
Should we talk or should we play a song? Or it was hard enough to start, so maybe we should just keep talking.
Now what we'll do is we'll cut the tune in before we talked.
Ah,
Do
good
you know what I
idea.
mean?
Good
Because
idea.
we've started now, it'd be
So-
awkward to stop.
So should we tell the people what tune that was?
What was it?
It was
Gandhi.
Shad, S-H-A-D, called Yeah, I Get It. Or Yes, I Get It.
Did you get my song?
No.
No.
I thought you were joking.
I sent you a song. What is
I
that?
thought you were joking. Are you
Was
serious?
it that shit?
It was Paul
Paul
Simon.
Simon, yeah.
Seemed like a joke.
So is this what we're going to do now? Just
Violent joke.
do we podcast as and when we can?
Yeah,
Get them
because
shout
it's,
out.
yeah. So 1 week it could be, or one whenever. It'll be just Colin on his own. Maybe does a wee podcast on his own,
Just in the bath.
just in the bath splashing, or maybe a different.
Mummy!
It'll just be Dan and myself. Maybe someday we can meet up and have a wee podcast.
Possibly, yes, never.
Or indeed, it could be any mixture of any people.
Any combination, any melange of people,
bastards.
And
That's the beauty of
why not make a wee
portability.
podcast yourselves?
Any cocktail of bastards. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Any salad of sermonators.
You could mix.
Any
cunts.
any eclectic mix of men,
You could mix
of Mr. Men,
cocktail-
any Mr.
Shut
Men
up, Dan.
of men,
You could mix cocktail and podcast and get
and get a life.
Podtails.
Get a life.
cockcast.
Any alloy of shites.
Yeah.
That's what it could be.
And a mixture.
An amalgamation.
atoms.
An amalgamation.
Amalgamous, very good.
So
A conglomeration of gormless guys.
we'll start like we always do, strong, with general banter, and tell people things about us that
Yes,
we
okay.
don't care about.
Well, here's a story I don't care about. Me and Jessica were on our way to Portrush to a comedy gig that we put on in Portrush every month, week, whatever. And a police car pulled out in front of us and was like, "Oh god, shit!" Right? Obviously was speeding. Obviously on the phone. It could be any number of things they were pulling us over for. But they just kept going and sat in the middle of the road, going up the motorway. I was like, what's going on here? Like, and then all the traffic started building behind them. We were going up the motorway at like 10 mile an hour. It's like, what? Something's happened. Then we finally stopped, and then I was just sitting there going, what's this? Looked up on the bridge, and there was this guy ready,
Ready to jump.
standing ready to jump. What does she do? She whacks the horn, like, hurry up. It's like, what kind of thing's that to do? And the police came over and just was telling us to calm down. It was like, do you know what? There was a mistake. We didn't see the guy on the roof or on the bridge. And we just sit there for 20 minutes waiting on this guy.
Did he jump?
He didn't jump.
Of course he didn't.
What sort
No.
of t-shirt was he wearing?
T-shirt?
Because they usually wear slogans. This is
No,
true.
he
If
won't.
found
usually wear
to
slogans.
the pub. Beer heals
Yeah.
all wounds. That one. I'm with stupid, and then points down his dick.
I drink, therefore I
Yeah,
can.
instead of just do it, just don't. with an X, with an X instead of
Yeah,
a
that
tick.
was clearly a cry for help because if you're going to kill yourself, just take pills and get a bath. But
Yeah.
he's going,
Cut
I
them.
want people to see this.
Yeah, on the motorway. Could kill people in the process of this, but whatever, I don't care. And so I posted, obviously I took a photo. Actually, that was actually taken in a film, which is awful. Never would have put it on YouTube or anything, I would be bad. But I'm really glad I didn't jump, because that'd be quite
Yeah, you don't want to watch
weird.
that, do you?
No. But I did take a photo and posted it on Facebook and started World War Six. What number are we on, Dan?
6. Yeah.
6.
Absolutely
World War.
right.
Richard, I knew you were a distasteful cunt.
I just ridiculous comments saying, "Oh, I've no fucking, I don't care about people, I've no heart," and I was like, "Oh God,
Yeah.
shut up!" And I just loads of people supported me and saying, "Don't be ridiculous, you know, it's fine. He's a dick." you
He
know.
didn't do it because he
Yeah,
fucking didn't want people to see it.
Yeah,
That's
and-
what that is.
Yeah, exactly. And if he had did it, I probably wouldn't have posted that up. Do you know what I mean?
There was like, it was like the guy in Belfast, like about a year ago or something, jumped off one of the bridges in the motorway. It was like lockdown in the whole
Really?
city in the day. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get this photo out to show you.
Kieran Bartlett, cousin of infamous Mickey Bartlett, told me he was coming back from Coleraine, and there was a car pulled over in this thing like late at night with the hazards going, and he said he pulled in and he was like, you alright, mate?" And the guy he's like, "Do you need a hand?" And the guy went, "Do you need a hand?" And he's like, "No, I thought you broke down." He's like, "No." And then he was like, "Do you want to come back and see my house?" And I was serious. It was just like a gay guy at the side of the road trying to hunt down some cop.
Trying to pull it.
Yeah, that's a fucking technique I haven't come across.
He looks as if he's wearing a cape there.
He could
He
be.
looks like a superhero. You
He's
should have
quite a
tagged him
fun-
as Batman.
He does look a bit badish.
Shit, I've seen it.
does, yeah.
We could maybe use this as the poster for the podcast.
Yeah, you fucking cold-hearted bastard.
Well, he didn't
alive.
die, he's fine.
Yeah. And
Probably went home and told himself in private.
yeah, it was a joke anyway. It's a setup. That's me up there.
Any other stories floating around?
Yes, a long time ago. Do you remember Most Hated Family in America?
Yeah.
Jimmy Thixton.
Louis Theroux. Jimmy Thixton dishing out cocaine.
Jimmy Redknapp with the
Jimmy T.
Louis Theroux did a
Fucking,
an amazing documentary with them. 2, I think he did actually.
Yeah, he did one with
Revisited.
shoes on.
But Margie Phillips is like the leader of them, and I posted. Remember Rand Dunn from Jackass died in a car crash, and it said they were going to picket the funeral.
Yeah.
But we were one of the first. Panic Dots was one of the first sites to break that news story that they were going to picket it. And she tweeted us. She retweeted, which is ridiculous. I'm getting excited over somebody tweeting, but because she's like such a dick, it's kind of cool or weird. But anyway, she like retweeted Panic Dots saying, "We're going to do it," and all this here shit. So that was kind
They're a
We-
fucking bunch of psychopaths.
of
Aren't they?
absolute mentals.
Almost so bad to the point where it's very funny because it's like
It's almost like a joke. A
you
sick
can tell.
joke.
It's like they do things like that they're against, but like take the piss out of it. Like when they start doing the Lady Gaga songs and they're going, "Oh, she's a fucking bitch," and all. But then they do a
Yeah.
cover of it and learn a fucking dance move and all, and it's just to keep the fucking 15-year-old girls busy.
Keep them,
Yeah,
keep
they
them.
go, "Oh, come on, Lady Gaga."
You learn this while we
Version of hate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good. Ridiculous. I know what I laughed at when they were talking about, you know, they're not, I don't know what the deal is, they're not allowed to go out with boys or anything till they get married or some
Yeah.
shit. And one of the girls, 2 of them actually, have been like, there was some reporter, or it was a wee guy, he was like a film student or something, he's making like a film, and he was in contact with them and they were being fairly civil, I think. They were talking on Skype and all this here, and the guy starts questioning this girl, like, "Oh, I thought you weren't allowed to do that," and then she got really just like, "Yeah, but God, blah, blah, blah," and all this here, and you know, she's just going, "Stuff it into me." And she's going, "Oh, I'm not allowed to, the temptation," and then that's just getting, that's
Going
what happens,
for it.
because one of them's like, gave up on it, didn't she?
Broke out.
Well,
Right?
'cause
You see her, she looks like a fucking stripper.
She'll be in pornos and everything. Like.
Because at the end, if you remember over the credits, it was Louis Theroux explaining to her what daisy chaining was.
Yeah.
If you remember that,
Was it?
yeah.
Luther
You sit in a
is the
circle.
best. Like
A big piece of Richard Bacon.
We're talking about.
Speaking of which,
There's some
There's
bacon on a
bacon
plate.
in
They're just a knife.
That's good
who
time.
else can we go with?
Only in the Guinness household do they bother the top of the toast.
Meat-based names.
There was,
Meat-based
there was
names.
a guy. There was a guy's name in the news yesterday. His name was Ernest Surname.
Are you sure they did that? That's where you're
Unless
supposed
the
to type
news
it in.
made a mistake and just went, "Oh, I'll be fine. That'll be fine." He's a writer.
Christian surname. Really good name.
Yeah. So maybe that's what's happened.
First name, last name.
So that's all my crack.
Picture your asshole. Any stories, Dan? Any wild stories from the.
What was Dave? One of Dave's sayings last time was brilliant because I showed him a clip like of all like an amalgamation of all the Bushisms, and he
Yeah.
goes right at the end. He goes, "How on earth could someone? How did he ever become United States president?"
The president of the United States
And the
of
fact
America.
that he did exactly the same as George Bush was famous for, like the irony. Irony was so complex that his mind must have just went, fuck it, Dave. We don't have to register this irony. Irony is too complex for this brain of yours.
There's too much.
How could someone like him be US president? I just walked out of the room as if so bumptiously out of the room, like, nah. He should have been sort of swagging a mink coat.
You shouldn't have to deal with that, Dan. Just get out of
So
there.
it's funny.
Not anymore. David.
It was like
It's in my stand up. There's tons of these all the time.
Bin Laden. He did one of the Bin Laden.
Osama Hussein. That's what he said. Osama Hussein bombed the White House.
Because I watched a documentary about Bin Laden and I said to him stupidly to engage him in some sort of political debate, "Do you think that Bin Laden's dead?" And he just went, no. I just walked out and then about 2 minutes later he came in pointing to a can of soup asking me how to pronounce minestrone.
Was it Minstrel Tony?
What's that? Is that ministers?
He's a mad man. But
He's
he's like real man because he can do maths like fuck, can't he? And then doesn't he speaking that good?
not well taught.
You can hear the gears in his head just grinding every time he's trying to. Globing warming.
What does he do? What's his strong point?
Just
Lifting weights and
fixing
maths.
grouting baths. Grouting baths and cracking eggs.
Cracking eggs. Poached eggs.
Brighton Bath sounds like an area outside Surrey.
Crichton Baths.
Where are you from? Brighton Baths.
Yeah, it does.
Like
doesn't it?
Leamington Spa. Yeah. Absolutely.
Talking about spas.
Spastic was in the.
Spastic. I used the word spastic the other day on Panic Dots, and I got an email from somebody complaining that, and I had to change it.
Did you?
They
was
couldn't
it
understand
you, like,
that.
tweeting that guy that you had to go at. That was
I didn't
in
call.
The riot.
I didn't call him. I didn't call anyone a spastic. I said this is a video of John Lennon acting like a spastic, pretending to be a spastic, and so I wasn't calling him a spastic. I was just saying what John Lennon was doing,
Was it him singing
and he was
Sunday, Bloody Sunday?
No, it was actually John Lennon was actually on. Oh, clap your hands like in front of an audience, like that there. Great bit of footage, and then stomp your feet. Like that there, John Lennon, brilliant.
He wasn't just teaching Yoko Ono how to clap.
No. So that's in PanicDots.com.
I got a
if you
story
wanna
with
go
John
look at
Lennon. It's not really because I had a dream recently about
Dave Watson.
No, it was a really weird dream about killing one of the Jedwards.
it. Oh,
Genuinely killing him. And
Ward or Jay?
I don't know who it was. Jay. And one of the theory was because one of the theories with dreams is obviously that it's sort of like this complete melange of what you've been doing sort of during the day or what you did before you went to bed. So before I went to bed, I listened to John Lennon Sunday Bloody Sunday and was annoyed by it because he's quite political.
yeah.
And I sort of thought, right, fucking annoying boy band. That was obviously one.
So you
And,
tried to set up a dream for yourself?
No.
It just happened with the
Whenever I think back,
Oh,
because it was a fucking crazy dream.
Okay.
And the film before I went to bed I watched was called The Human Stain with Anthony Hopkins, and there's bits in it where he just loses it for no reason at all. And that must be where the dream came from.
Okay.
So I just
killing boy
beat to
band
death the Jedward, one of the Jedwards, and then I think it did get arrested in the end. But the police was fine with it. He was like,
were you
well done.
feeling good about it when you're being, or were you feeling, oh, I shouldn't be doing this?
No, I think it was fine with it.
Okay. Most people would be.
But it wasn't. It was from a third person. I was watching myself.
Good if you watched American History X and you just like bite the curb and then you get the jump on the back of his head.
Yeah. That's one of the worst scenes. I,
good film.
I remember I first watched it and I was like, oh, it was like the most gruesome. I remember
And then later
being-
on, you went, I do hate blacks.
no, and then I, watching it a few years ago again, it was like, it's not that bad, do you know? And then
No, it's a fucking good
it's
film.
no, it's a brilliant film, but I mean that scene though. I think
You cut away, you don't see it, like.
yeah, that's what I mean. I think when I was younger, it was more, I don't know, but it seemed a lot more gruesome when I was younger.
It's
No.
that's what they do in loads of films, just give the impression that,
Yeah,
like, if you watch
yeah.
Psycho, you don't actually see anyone get stabbed.
Yeah,
It's just that,
you just know what's happened.
and that's a pitch perfect impersonation of
That was very good.
I
Oh,
was still got the burps, lad.
got the burps.
They never left.
I want to get one in.
Here, what about this? The what are they called? Pure flows get her bucked.
Brilliant.
It's not brilliant.
I know, well, yeah, it's
It's
brilliant
shit.
in a comedy way. Again, check it out in
Basically,
podcasts.
it's a fucking rap group from England called Pure Flows. Which
Are they not from here?
no, I don't know what it is. Someone
it-
went, listen, we need to get you marketed in Northern Ireland because that's where the big rap scene is.
So, mental deficiency. Seemingly, I posted on their wall, and they do a song called
Get Her Home, Get Her Bucked.
Home, Get Her Bucked, which is
But they're like a crazy fucking
weird rock band.
yeah. So it works for them.
yeah, yeah,
Not when you're deadly serious, when you're fucking
Yeah.
chain and all go, get a buck, yeah.
yeah. But they're all saying like it's a cover. These Pure Flows have covered it, and all the mental deficiency comments are getting deleted on the YouTube of Pure Flows. Everyone's saying, man, get her home, get her bucked, and Pure Flows is deleting all the comments.
Fucking pure shit.
It's a joke.
But it's like,
Well, it's not a joke.
I hate that. It's when they're trying to be, they're saying something that is always said over here with a bit of,
Yeah.
crack behind it, like, get her bucked.
Yeah.
No one ever goes, what'd you do last night? And you deadly serious went, man, got her bucked. No one,
Yeah.
it's like a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's sitting there with his chain.
Really meaning
It
it.
looks like he's walked out of the fucking toilets in the box from selling lollies. And they just started rapping down a phone. Get her
Is that a
bucked.
black joke?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
None of them are big fucking 50 Cent gangsters. They all look like fucking marathon runners from Kenya.
What's the other one?
Three teeth.
There's another, the Dungannon.
I'm gonna get bashed for that racism.
But that's awful.
Plenty more to come when we talk
awful.
about rioters.
Um,
I fear.
Oh fuck, wait, it is. I was outside the black box the other day and
Again.
this woman came out, right? And she goes, I don't know what, she was trying to read some joke off her phone about the riots, and she goes, da, 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 and the police are just looking for hoods and white teeth or something, right? And everyone was, like, there's like 4 comedians standing outside just going,
Writing it down furiously.
what? And then she goes, now, don't get me wrong, I can say it because my husband's Turkish. I'm not a racist. I swear I'm not a racist. I'm going to Turkish out and piss myself.
where's she from?
I don't know, but she was very muscly. She looked like one of those, my husband left me, I'm going to hit the gym now. And then she was like, muscly as fuck.
Jesus.
Face like a
She stayed in there.
Ramsey's ball bag, but
Ramsey? Which Ramsey?
Gordon, mate.
Oh, okay. I just asked for questions on the audio picnic
Oh, don't do
site.
that. It's useless.
Well,
It'll be, what do you think of the rats?
What's your opinion on?
But sure, we just
what's
did
your
that.
opinion on June?
Not the month.
What's happened? Are we playing a song?
we'll play a song and regroup.
Do you have any stuff to talk about?
I
Regroup.
don't know.
We'll play a song.
Come on,
I was going to talk about
share it.
doing those comedy festivals because that's fairly.
That's good. We're going to play Little Dragon Ritual Union. Go and buy it or steal it.
Tell me that song.
No, not. Welcome to round 2.
Good tune that, wasn't it?
That's a lovely tune.
Yeah.
Great tune.
Wee girl singing.
Lovely wee girl.
Hot. Is she? Probably.
Do you know what? Wee story actually. I went to see them play in
Who are they?
Little Dragon. I went to see them playing in Auntie Annie's a couple of years ago, and what was my story? Oh, I met the girl. Do you ever remember Volkswagen ad? And there was a cool song on it. It went beep beep
Yeah.
beep. I met the girl to sang that,
Did the beeps?
and she gave me her CD.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool. Speaking of giving CDs, can I talk about making history at Glastonbury?
Oh, lad, go for it.
It's good, one.
was good.
First comedy tent ever.
In Glastonbury.
Packed out, lad.
Which they want a couple of boys up in September 23rd, I think, for a bit of a session, comedy and some bands and just
like
up at their
After party.
yeah, it's like a wrap up party,
Yeah.
and they'll be showing videos and stuff.
That's cool.
Cellar Bar, Drooperstown, 23rd of September.
Yeah.
I think it's open to everybody, like.
It's a
So.
very popular place for bands, isn't it?
Oh, it is all.
Shell Brownlee. But there was rock and roll comedy.
It was it
Yeah.
was growling. You had to growl it out.
Yeah.
If you
But
Growling jokes.
Even the day we turned up, parked, drunk already, pretty much. What? And then Johnny Black from the Faro took us into his.
creaming all over the bands.
No, he gave me a free CD, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yes,
He
okay.
gave me a free CD, and Mickey Barlow was nearly blowing chunks of sperm in midair because I was like, that's Johnny Black from the Faro. And he's like, are you fucking serious? Fucking hell. And then a couple of boys from And So I Watch You From Afar got on the bus and he was literally nursing a semi. He was just like, what's wrong?
I didn't think Mickey was into the music scene that much.
No, well, I have to tell him what's good.
Oh, okay.
See if you go through his fucking iPod, and it's just like cheesy 80s rock from Karate Kid and Top Gun. And he's
do,
going, that's some tune, like.
do you make him listen to like good tunes?
I just have to force feed him things.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, listen, this is good, isn't it? And he's like, is it? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I did listen, then he's telling other people to listen.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's very good.
That's good.
So we got a BlackBerry finally, and I had to just transfer all my music onto his. And so he's just going through it like, oh, I like that, what is it? Lady Gaga, Judas, which is on my phone. No joke.
How come?
Because I was going to do a piss
Probably
take.
likes it.
A dirty remix?
No, I was going to do a piss take on it,
Fine.
and I wanted to listen to it. But it's not a bad shit. No, it is a bad shit. It's not, but it is.
Oh, you'll never know what he thinks.
Speaking of free CDs, I got one.
Look how straight I've got your things.
That's a visual joke for the people at home. What's free? What'd you get? Bocelli, Free with the Times.
Yeah, it was the Elephant Man.
Oh,
Which
was
is
it?
a great soundtrack, by the way.
That's a great soundtrack, isn't it?
Yeah, you
Elephant
ever
Man?
heard the Elephant Man thing?
No.
I think they use it in the.
No, the elephant packed
No.
No.
Not an actual
That
elephant.
was a wee elephant joke.
Good soundtrack, is it?
Very good, yeah.
Theme tune or soundtrack?
Theme tune.
Really?
I think they used it in the Six Nations once for the rugby, obviously. And it's the one that's really slow motion and the rain comes down. It's like bells, right? It's like
Is this a
particular
joke?
bells and-
'Cause I'm not
it's
getting
not.
it.
It's not a joke.
Okay.
Very real.
Very real stuff there from from Dan Watson.
Danny, you gonna do any more stand up?
No.
Okay. We did that Tanglewood festival as well.
Did you win?
There was
One
loads of-
point. It was crazy. I remember I came off and there was a guy, he was about 50, drunk, and kind of almost nearly in tears, and he was like, come here. He was all smiling and all. He was like, here, can I speak to you for a minute? And I was like, yeah, no problem, mate. No, and walked over and he goes, don't ever do jokes about the hunger strike. And I'm going, well, clearly you weren't fucking listening, because the way it's set up, it's supposed to be silly jokes that are quite rough.
Yeah.
He's like, they died for Ireland. And I went, well, take a look around, mate.
Didn't. They tried to. They're all failed hunger strikers.
Unbelievable.
Are you doing Sunflower Fest? Are you doing it?
No, was never approached.
Oh God. Well, see, here's a bit of gossip because. No, there's no gossip.
He's gonna start slagging people off it.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't at all. Well, because I was asked to sort it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yeah, no problem," and it was getting sorted. But then I went to someone else who, I don't know, has probably said they'll do it cheaper. But you know what I mean. If you want quality, you pay more. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you only have to think, like, who isn't doing it from the comment? Like, is Mickey doing it?
I don't know. Is he?
No, don't think so. So, it's like,
Well, just friends of mine. Basically, I don't think will be doing it. Well, if they're asked, I'm sure they will do it. But
I don't even know.
who knows? It's a big.
What's the Limavady one you have?
It's some like Stendhal or something.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, the only comedy act out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want? Should get some more.
No, I was gonna maybe get someone else just to do 15 to open. just to get them used to a bit of comedy.
Yeah.
You know, all day, whatever. But apparently it's quite like a family orientated thing. They're trying to get families and whatever, and they're like, it said on the thing, not family friendly.
Yeah. Just if you know, easily
If you have
offended.
a child with you, don't go and see comedy.
Bury it. If you've got a child, bury it.
What is that? That's a disease stand hole or something.
Yeah, it's
What is it? Do we know? Will we look it up just while we're?
It's some form of like
It's a disease that
Delirium.
makes your elbows sort of stench slightly.
stinky elbow,
Stinky
which is a
elbow.
bar. Yeah.
Or Florence syndrome is a psychosomatic illness that causes rapid heartbeat, dizziness, fainting, and 3 dots.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Do you want to deal with that question now?
That's
You-
good, that's
you looking
kinda
forward-
cool.
You looking forward to Edinburgh, seeing as it's all mixed into the stand-up
For
syndrome.
Edinburgh. Not even going, mate.
There we are, done.
There's that question.
Just get all of them. Anyone for chess boxing, no English riots discussed, will do, mate.
Already done.
See it later
No,
on.
we do it in depth. Anyway.
Get later on.
Part 2.
God, like yesterday, I had the longest day of my life yesterday when we had that screening in Port Rush,
Yeah.
and we tried to film on the Wednesday, didn't work. Was just I don't know what the fuck was going on, and
What didn't work?
the video it was just like none of it was falling together that well, and then it was like the Thursday, Shane, who's in the video, didn't finish work to 2:30 or to 2.
Yeah.
So we got here, we started filming. I started editing.
On the day of the
Yeah,
screening.
I, I started editing a bit, and then we had to drive up, and I had to fucking rush into the building and like continue editing while these boys were on stage. I had to get Darren Matthews, the MC, and I was out the back, and literally the fucking CD just burnt and popped out the side before we started. The
Wow.
It was like,
That's rock and roll.
and then I was so panicky. It was just like disc, and someone just handed me a mic, and then 45 minutes and could stand up. I was like, and I was editing that out the back. We sat down, please.
Did it go well, though? That's the main.
And they go, yeah, they got good reactions, and everyone did well in the comedy.
So when is it going up online? Because I know you're a bit of a fucking get that up straight away.
No, well, we're still, well, they were 10, 11, so we've still put 8 up.
Is it not up?
No, it's not even.
Oh, frig.
But I'll put that up by shortly, and then and then we need to make a 9th one, don't we? Before we put the 10th and 11th out.
No one counts. No one can count.
You can put
Our
maths.
fans can't count. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's true.
Yeah. So
They'll be mixing them all up now.
Speaking of our fans, I was in Victoria Square there, and these 3 hoodlums just we're on the other side of the escalator, and they're fucking pipe in there. Can I get a photo? He's miles away, look, and I'm like, I jump over, joking. And he like sprinted around down the thing, like bumping past people and
And knocking grannies out of the way and all.
just out of panic. He was like, oh, and he was like filming his phone. And all he went, I love you, just like
I just slipped out.
I love you. Sorry.
Did he get his photo then?
Really cool, my mate James. It's fucking crazy. Right, we'll talk about some news then. What's happening in the news?
News, rats.
Do you think it's true that they deliberately blew up them seals to cover up the Bin Laden fake death?
What?
Wasn't that the story? The other way was like,
Yeah, I
some
remember you saying
SEAL
about it.
Team 6 or whatever the fuck they're called. A lot of them were wiped out. Was it like a bomb or something?
Oh, so the dead kids
the
can't
Taliban
say.
blew up a helicopter which had about half a
Yeah.
member of the team that sort of got Bin Laden.
And then half the team.
So
that
like
got-
Alex Jones, that psycho from America, the fucking conspiracy theorist, was like, oh, they blew them up to cover up the fact that they lied about Bin Laden's death.
But like, as soon as that news happened, that's how he'll have thought. Oh, it's a conspiracy. It's obviously not.
Everything he says is a conspiracy, like.
It's ridiculous. I've people that I know that are like that, just all into conspiracies, and it's just like, man, give it a rest. Let go. Who cares?
Think outside the box.
Just fuck.
Get in the box and bury it. Go away.
That
like-
second building just collapsed.
Yeah.
I know. And you had a building collapsed before it was even announced collapsed, or whatever. You know, it's like, I don't
Diana could drive herself.
care. Diana has her own license.
Diana loved
Why would
being
she
in
have
the
a
front
driver?
seat. She always was in the front seat.
Yeah. So it couldn't have happened that way.
There's pictorial evidence. Look,
There's your
I've
face.
got, I've got a tattooed on my tongue.
One other major Winehouse. We haven't done one since Winehouse died.
I loved Winehouse. I seen her in Ulster Hall like a few years ago.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Just at the bar.
She was just there.
No, she was fripping. She was amazing. Like,
Someone said, right? I heard a joke the other day. I forget where I heard it. And it was like, oh, they're leaving like bottles of vodka at a wee
Yeah, the word.
vigil thing, right? And they went, that's like handing out copies of Mein Kampf to the Jews or something. And I was going, no, it's not.
no, it's not.
It was where was it? Who said that? It was at a gig and people laughed,
Yeah.
and I was going, that's not. She loved vodka.
Yeah.
So
They did not love.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bad.
Hitler at best
Bad
wasn't too keen on them,
Yeah,
on vodkas.
yeah. She's like, that's not a good joke. People laughed at her reaction.
Yeah.
That's a flawed joke.
Yeah. Whose joke was that?
I can't remember. But I don't know where I heard it.
Do you want to do the normal sort of satire thing and just change your songs to reflect your deceased status?
Right.
Come on, lads. I've just got it on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Instead of Back to Black, Back to Dead. Instead of let's say here, instead of wake up alone, wake up dead.
Don't wake up.
Instead of in my bed, in my death bed, which is dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of
Is there any with-
take the box down the road because it's a coffin.
Oh yeah.
That's just
But you know what?
Just friends, just dead.
I don't even know how to put this into words, but there's something about those like edgy jokes that fucking annoys me. And I don't. It's not because I like the people that have died or anything, but it's just when people are like, you know, it's like, will you hear this one? I'm an edgy cunt, and
Yeah,
you're going,
yeah, yeah.
fuck up.
But I
They're
thought.
so crap. Like,
But I think those are done with irony. Like, this is stupid and ridiculous, and a kid could do this.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
that-
what's brown and
yeah.
sticky? A stick. It's
Yeah.
not a smart joke, but like that's kind of funny because it's
yeah, but that's
an
his dad
irony.
just made it up there now as
Yeah.
as a
Oh,
bad dude.
Oh, was
He
that-
wasn't reading enough.
I
of
thought-
That's not my best stuff.
He's not.
I thought
my
other
best
people.
stuff's on Anne Frankenstein.
I'd see. I thought that was other people. And it was funny because it was just out of irony.
No,
but when
that
people,
was Dan
I'm just Wikipedia.
slapping on the satire with his spoon.
Just songs. Like.
Okay.
That's a mind.
but like,
It's a mind with no boundaries.
but
It's a mind with
Think
no,
outside box.
with no fences and horses that are neglected. With skin conditions. Skin conditioned horses running through my mind.
But getting up on a stage or doing anything and just saying, coming out with lines like "I'm edgy," check this out.
Yeah,
Check.
that's shit.
I want to talk about.
If you have a
Drugs
bit
and
about Amy
sex.
Winehouse, fair enough.
If you've written your own bio for like a stand-up gig and it says, I'll talk about anything.
I'll talk about religion.
What was I saying? I was talking about something, right? And you know the way like Bill Hicks would do it when he would just announce the topic that he's about, you know, like there's no segue and he just goes, okay, weed, and everyone goes, yeah. I was at a gig a while ago and this guy goes, he like took a big long sip of his juice and set it down and went, recycling. He's about to fucking launch into, you know, like, religious extremism.
Yeah.
He's just like, recycling. What's the deal with the brown bin? And the green bin. You put green things in the brown bin. Whatever next.
I want to talk about TransLink.
They're express.
What a bunch of corrupt cunts.
Sit still, guys.
We need to bring them down.
Domino's pizza delivery times. What's that all about? Can I get a hell yes?
Who's up for the real revolution? Real spelled RAIL. As in twin track approach. Sinn Féin policy in the 80s. That's a go to for the masses.
Great.
Not bad.
That's good. That's good.
What's next?
Paul Simon.
No, wait.
Oh,
Can we not talk about something else? Can we not talk about... we didn't even talk about the...
deal with the heat in here.
We didn't even talk about the riots, mate.
Did we
Do
not?
you want to hear Jimmy Nesbitt's opinion on the Somalian?
Always. If he says something, I'll listen.
Yeah, no matter what.
What
Just,
is it
something you don't want. Something to fucking.
Or just a waft.
Yeah.
Can I have a pen and paper to waft with? Go ahead. Jimmy Nesbitt's opinion on the Somalian
On the Somalian, what do you call it?
regime.
Crisis.
Right.
What's happening?
It was in the because they don't have any food. It's starvation, that famine.
Oh, 'cause he's an ambassador now?
The ambassador, I think it's a UN ambassador. I think it's the same one that McElroy does for like a day. So he had this in the life, Sunday Life. The worst of the crisis is in South Somalia, where in some parts 250 children are dying each day. That's one child every 6 minutes from hunger, or half a child every 3 minutes, or not.
Is that from the feet up and the head down?
Not 0.1666 recurring of a child every minute.
How many stats do you go into? How much do you narrow it down?
You can't.
Per nanos, how many? How
That's
much is
one
that?
child every 6 minutes. People's going, well, I can't really relate to that. That's
How much is
bad
that per
YouTube video.
nanosecond?
Like they just
So
sat,
every
with,
time
sat
I-
with a blank face till they went 1.66, and then they went, wow. I can't even finish my second fucking Banoffee pack.
Whenever you need maths to back up an atrocity,
Yeah,
people go, I'm going to need maths to make that morally wrong.
yeah, yeah.
But it's actually lost when you're in a different country and it's just a big number. Like 250,000 people died here. Like, it's weird to hear that. Like, but if they just showed you a picture of one dead child,
Yeah.
that would freak you out more than them going 250,000
Yeah.
of them are starving.
It's like, it gets to just a point where it's just like too many.
Yeah, you don't care anymore because it is
Might
a
as well be.
statistic.
Yeah, it might as well be one. you know.
Channel 4 News just show it now, just show starving kids, just
Here it is.
that's still going on, by the way.
Yeah.
Snow has them fucking stitched in his multicoloured socks.
They should just have one constantly dying at the bottom of your
he
screen.
should sell like advertising space on his sock. He's left one that says KFC. Yeah. Tonight's news. Yeah.
Well, you should just have a wee graphic like Hangman every time one is about to croak.
Yeah.
We're not close enough to film, but we're not close enough to feeding them sandwiches.
But
I know.
that is a crisis. I'm afraid.
That is awful.
Donate.
Fuck's sake.
Donate before it's too late.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because poetry adds to the morally wrongs.
Of course it
It
does.
does catchy.
Catch it.
Go compare.
I seen
Charities.
there was a band was doing something for charity. Like, you know, they'd hired like an open top bus and all, and they're going to play around the town and people could jump on.
It's gay pride.
Nah.
That's
This is-
charity.
and people could jump on, you paid a bit and it went to charity. They're like 3 people. I was looking at photos of how it went. Like 3 people got on the bus or something, and I'm pretty sure they were their mates. 3, you know what I
There's
mean?
been a lot of people getting these like, you know,
But-
Mickey and Shane all getting these weird offers to do stand up in ridiculous places. Like someone said, we're doing this thing, Belfast bus tours or whatever, and like, can you get on the bus and do stand up? And you're like, no, that's the worst thing. It's comedy. People have to come and see it. You can't
Oh,
just
but, yeah.
jump, throw it at someone.
Yeah, yeah.
They're on a
You
bus
gotta
going,
want it.
what about the murals? And you're going,
Yeah.
hey, fucking, do you ever watch Hollyoaks? You know, like, it's totally wrong fucking place. Someone else was talking about doing a corporate gig for like Iceland
Yeah.
or something. Jesus Christ! And, like, can you imagine having to write jokes about like all freezer related jokes?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! Worst thing ever. Ridiculous. Do you want to do a music festival and do comedy?
That's not that bad.
You'll not be able to hear yourself.
That's not
I
that
know it's
bad.
crazy. It was weird because the speakers are pointing out. You can't hear yourself.
Should have been behind.
You need a monitor or something, like an earpiece, like you're in Take
I
That.
think everybody can hear you okay. It's just you can't hear yourself,
Yeah.
so a monitor or 2 would be good.
There was a brilliant rock and roll moment at that Tanglewood thing, where there was a couple of guys maybe dropped out or didn't do enough time, so that it was over a lot earlier than it was supposed to be. It was
Yeah.
over about an hour and a half early, and even though it started late for some reason, but just at the end, do you know Darren Matthews? Have you met him? He does comedy. It's from Newry or something.
No.
But he was doing like the sound and stuff, and he was kind of MCing as well. And he's like, right, we're finished up. And he's like, you can go to the dance tent or whatever, or you can go see a band and blah blah, or we just all stay in here and have a fucking rave. And he just started playing tunes through his iPod, like really makeshift through his iPod.
Yeah.
And everyone was on the tables and all going fucking nuts. It was class. It was really good. And he would, I can't remember what tune he played first. It was like, what was it? Sandstorm or something. Some
Yeah. Proper
some
rave.
classic
Yeah.
dance tune. Yeah.
Beach ball.
And then he just cut it off in the middle with like fucking Venga Boys or something, but everyone was loving it. Everyone was going mad.
Party time.
And I went and got 6 pints and chips
Good stuff.
because I was hungry and tired and I couldn't even speak for fuck's sake. I just shouted for about an hour. Don't do hunger strike jokes. Okay. I can do the Protestant end of them. It's Kevin. I can talk about.
Oh, you can talk about them, no problem, mate.
You can talk about. Give me more rape jokes. Jokes is what I'm saying.
Rape jokes, paedophile jokes.
Pedophile rape jokes. Michael Jackson, Fritzl, Hawking, all that. Throw it in.
No hunger strike.
My advice for your comedy career would replace the hunger strike jokes with RUC bombing based jokes. And that'll be fine.
Yeah, and I'll
Really
sit back
do.
down and enjoy my Smithwick's that I brought myself.
Absolutely. When's May McFetridge on?
Where's William Caulfield? He knows his way around a joke. I says to the
I
wife
said
the
to
other
her,
day,
and I-
what are you my wife for? Sure, I'll have dicks in my mouth. What are you saying that for? He says to the wife the other day, throw that strap on. He says to my wife, Brian, fuck me, look. What other, did we even talk about the riots yet?
No?
Have we not?
Talk about the riots. Why did they kick off, Dan? Tell me, what's the news?
Oh, here we go.
Because the police shot dead a black man who was
Had a
also,
gun, didn't he?
Did he have a gun?
He did have a gun, but he didn't use it. But the police said at the start that he did, and then they sort of retracted and said it didn't actually.
I think if you've got a gun,
When you're not supposed to.
Yeah, shoot black people, absolutely.
know whether they're white, black, yellow, or any other colour.
Emerald. If they're
Do you know
royal
what?
meal red.
Do you know what? Shouldn't have had a gun. Tough shit. No excuse for the rats, though. The rats are just, they're nothing to do with them.
But there's just hoodlums, pathetic thugs.
Yeah.
Just thugs.
So there was a bit of a picket or whatever after he was killed, and then
There was, and then the family went to sort of say to the police what happened, what went on, and the police delayed them for about 3 hours and said come back later, which is a completely tactless way to deal with it. And then they came back later on, but then other people got involved and started setting things afire, and then people on Twitter and stuff saw it and went, we're going to get a TV, lads.
There's one of the clips. Did you see the clip? I fucking pissed myself laughing. There's a clip where the guy from Sky News was just caught in the middle of it, and he took his phone out and started filming around him, and he's shouting at these women, "Are you proud of yourself?" Da, 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 shouting at them, and he went, "There's a lot of shops are being looted. There's Curry's Digital has been stripped of everything. There are some shops that haven't been touched. Waterstones." And you're like, of course it wasn't touched.
why would it steal books?
Fucking hell, like,
That's hilarious.
Waterstones.
See,
But it's funny the method sort of to the madness.
why? What do you mean?
You know, like people queuing up to steal.
Yes, the word
Like,
came up to take
stealing
down.
all this
Still in
stuff.
England after all.
Stealing all this stuff and then bagging it.
Yeah, but like that time to try things on and all. It's like, no, this doesn't fit. I'll try this. Oh,
Does it
no,
suit me?
It's like walking out with the stolen stuff and the wee beepers going off and going
not
going
again.
back in again.
Guys, can you check this?
Fucking tags. Still,
But there was a guy on Twitter took a picture of himself, thumbs up,
Yeah, that's
with
right.
all his stolen stuff, but he's been scooped since.
What a cock.
David Dimbleby.
Really ridiculous people. Like, I would kind of love it. It's kind of exciting, isn't
Would you
it?
be down necking shit?
Probably, to be honest.
What
I
would you
full
nick?
balaclava. Like, what would I stay? Where would I go? Max.
There was a guy who was
Apple
arrested,
Store. Apple Store.
and the news went, and this man was arrested for having a homemade balaclava and a couple of bin bags. And they arrested him.
Homemade balaclava. What was it?
Yeah, they're too busy
It was the
arresting
bin
him,
bags, sure.
and somebody's walking past with a TV. It's like ridiculous.
Fucking.
So,
It's madness that it just kicks off like it. And then they're like, oh, we're getting our taxes back
Yeah,
with this 50-inch LG plasma.
yeah. Your tax won't go up now. You're anything to help repair the damage. Awful, but
was this just used?
I would kind of love it. Like,
It literally looked like some, like 28 days later, like some apocalyptic
yeah.
fucking craziness.
I remember there was looting like not too far where I lived. Like it was, do you know the Gravaki standoffy things
road.
when Gravaki Road, like you're knocking up this road. Whenever that was happening in Lisburn, there was like a lot of demonstrations and cars stealing and burning out and all. And Longstone did parked cars along one side of the Longstone on the other side, so police couldn't get up to Longstone, and then started looting the wine mark and all. I remember that. That was good.
Sure, down the road from us, there's burned down the bank and the the extra vision for fuck's sake, which I owe 40 quid to. So
Sweet.
every cloud.
See, they're going to be bored now. It's like, oh god, shouldn't have did that to the bank or the Extravision. Both wreck their own shit.
It's like when you see on the side of a fucking Chinese thing, so like fucking Gurks out or something, and then they'll still go in
Yeah,
and
they'll
eat the curry
yeah,
chips at fucking 2 in the morning.
Hello, number 16, please. Thanks very much.
Then got my own fork, brought it with me. I knew it was going
Yeah, so rats are shit, but whatever.
Use of today are disgusting.
It's too out. It is too out of hand,
I
Jack.
still couldn't be hold though. I still couldn't
Would you
be.
not?
Because you right, I got a 50-inch plasma. Can I get it on the bus? No, I'll have to walk home with this bastard.
If you, no, but yeah, if it was really handy and you were in the area, I wouldn't like go right. I went into town tonight. I wanted to. If it was in the area, there was a TV there, or a Mac. Imagine like a Mac just sitting in the window, and the window was open, broken. I would lift it, and honestly, I would lift it, and I'd be away up the road.
What about
Disgusting.
Well, whatever.
Disgusting, maybe.
You'd lift it too.
I wouldn't.
the video that you
You're
read?
morally corrupt.
He'd been punched in the head or something,
Yeah.
and then the knuckles stole his shit.
Stole his plastic bags because they threw all the stuff away afterwards.
Still, that's what they did.
So he
He
was
had nothing in there, and they just the guy who was white, incidentally,
White
was just chucked all the stuff away afterwards. I didn't actually steal it. But everyone is sort of banded together on Facebook, and like he has like about thousands of pounds now to go out and buy whatever
He didn't have.
something that didn't cost thousands of pounds. in
That's
his bag.
good, though. That's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Still
but
fine.
it's awful what he went through.
Obviously,
That's
it's
cold,
kinda-
cold as ice, like walking up the your mum with the fucking
You alright, lad? Let me get you up there, fucking just in your pockets.
stealing all his shit. I wonder what happened. Did someone just chin him and run away?
it was a jaw. It was a jaw. Yeah.
Broke my jaw.
Did his job.
Jesus Christ.
Nasty, nasty. Have we got a song?
He was all over the place, like he was like, oh god.
Are we done? Can we go home?
Learn to fight, you fucking softy.
Can we go home? We sound a bit drained now. It's like, learn to fight.
Right, well, we'll do some
Drag
questions.
Just doing an appropriate
Oh
joke.
shit, inappropriate joke. Oh,
Questions.
I think all the questions.
Is any of them good like
might
an
be
inappropriate
done.
joke?
Just rimming through them.
Okay. Your first comment says you're Maya. Next one, looking forward to Edinburgh. Done. Anyone for chess boxing? No. Anyone for rats? Discussed. Just did. What would be your chosen implement to beat the living tripe out of a looter? Mice.
Anders Breivik.
Whatever that is.
Some sort of mace.
A shop. He's going to beat him with a shop, and you're going to beat them with a person. I think it was a person. I don't even know what he said.
They get the Norway gunman.
Alright, okay. I know it ain't right to do, but what shop would you have liked the most? Apple Store? Apple Store, yes.
I'd probably just looked at KFC.
KFC would be good too. You'd need people working there to.
I can cook
Cook it.
chicken.
Oh, just steal the chicken and bring it home.
No, I'm joking.
I'd get the hot wings.
Yeah.
If you'd looked McDonald's, where would you go? Jessup's?
What branch of McDonald's?
What brand? McDonald's or KFC?
Subway.
So,
It's just a sandwich, isn't it? Sauces, just sauces from Subway, make your own.
yeah.
It's a shame Luton wasn't looted.
I know.
That would have undermined everyone's speech over here.
The Luton's Luton.
Luton was looted.
After seeing all these rats, I've decided on becoming a superhero. Which reminds me, there's a documentary coming out called Superheroes on HBO film. Watch it; it's going to be amazing.
About real superheroes.
Yeah. What do you think is a cool name for someone whose superpower is throwing snakes at villains in a unique manner?
Is there an answer to that? Is that a
No,
joke?
it's just
Snake slinger?
snake slinger,
Snake bowler?
snake handler, snake clubber, Dan.
I don't know.
Snake bake?
Dancing
Snake slinger?
Jake the snake surely is
Jake the snake.
he's an actual person.
Paddy comments underneath that saying a twat probably. Twat man.
Twat man.
What do you think of my name? Toki Wartooth. I don't know.
Some guy on my Facebook yesterday left me some real fucking geeky, like.
Yeah, I seen that.
Did you see? And he was, I don't know, was expecting to come head him back with it. Yes, that's right, master. What was it from War?
I don't know what did he say.
What was it from?
Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Warhammer? What's
The Battle
Warhammer?
of Honor will commence between faraway worlds.
Fucking nerd.
What does that mean?
Means he-
Warhammer? I don't know what that is.
Has he left his house?
Ah, I'm sorry, man. Very Krill Warhammer frip. Yeah, real Krill. Oh, my
You got me
family.
there.
Yeah. Cut
You
the
don't
bits.
frape someone with something embarrassing about yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't quote like fucking, I don't know, who's shit, Jedward lyrics to someone who goes, sorry man,
Sorry,
I
man.
thought you'd be into the shitty Jedward lyrics.
Probably really offended you there.
Yeah. On a Thursday night. Dude, do you want to fucking go and get fucking lattes?
What was your freaked out at man and shouted at him, Stuart?
Oh shit! Oh, this was awful. Oh, right. It was like a month ago, and I must have been having such a bad week. And not even a bad day. A bad day, you would not do this. And I was coming out of a wee alleyway, driving, not an alley, but whatever, a wee small road, driving, and this guy had parked, and on the left hand side, and I needed to go out and right, and I couldn't see to the left, so I'd got the thing, and I was sort of trying to get his attention, saying, you know, fucking, and he was in WL lines and all. I was sort of saying, you know, can't see, I need to get out, can't see, don't want to die, just because you parked illegally. And it was like, it just didn't care, and I was like, and then just sort of kind of, I got a bit aggravated, you know, you need to move so I can get out, and he just didn't care, so I got out of my car, went over to his car, and was like, you're going to move, you're WL lines, I can't see, I'm not down, just because you want to park illegally. And he's like, I don't care. And I was like, and it's just like, I grabbed his keys out of his ignition and flung them across the road, and I said, fuck you. And he got back in the car, and he got out all chest puffed out, coming up to me, and I stood there like I was going to fight him, which is awful because I never ever do that type of thing. But I
Last
was
time you punched a guy?
yes, yeah, but I don't. You know, I'm not. It's ridiculous. I felt so bad after, and he was all like puffed chest, and I was like, fucking whatever, bring it, touch me, you fuck. I was gonna crush him.
Bring it, bitch.
I'd have headlocked him for like an hour.
Bring it, yeah. Bring it.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, do you know what, whatever. I went and drove away and felt that bad that I actually came back to apologise. I drove back round and apologised to him and got his keys and all for him, and it turns out we had a chat and all. It turned, you know, his wife had just left him and all this here crap, and I was just,
So you just buggered him.
yeah.
Well done.
I was ridiculously. I felt so bad. It was awful. So
Fucking
sad.
hell.
What a that's a real dickhead move.
Well.
He wouldn't. He was being a dickhead to me. There's no need to. I grabbed into his car and he tried to hold my hand so I couldn't take his keys, and threw them across the road.
Where was this?
Like, it's in Belfast city centre.
Jesus
Pure
Christ.
anger. Isn't that
That's
awful?
psycho.
Isn't that psycho stuff?
Just for that day, it could pop up out of nowhere near enough. You just lose their
She,
rag.
Jessica was there, just tell me what a bastard I was.
You absolute
Yeah,
bastard.
but I was
You
like
shower bastards.
so sorry. The sorriest I've ever felt for doing something ever. Really awful. I would never ever do it again.
You gotta start. It's like a new urban sport. You just nick people's keys and fuck them
Key
away.
tossing.
Yeah. Key flinging. Fuck you.
So there you go. Can we go now?
Let's have an on-air debate about the best Mexican place in Belfast.
Boojum.
Because
That's it.
we talk about Boojum all the time until I had Chalco's there, and it's
Right.
It's the
Chalco's is like the Lidl version, while Boojum is like the M&S version of
M&S
Mexican
food's fucking
food.
leaping them.
No, it's not.
Not if you can cook yourself. If you can cook,
Biscuits are nice.
you can make way better shit than Marks and Spencer.
Marks and Spencer's
Lemon
good food.
biscuits are not
Fucking
lovely.
food from the late 70s.
No.
Chicken Kiev.
Chalco's is like, it's dirty as well.
It's not, it's fine.
Its seats aren't nice. Its tables aren't nice.
Where's this?
Fucking
From the
Boojum
door-
love seats. Harley.
From the door, not many.
Toasted.
From when you walk it, before you even get to the door, it's just not as good. The sign's not as good. The food's not as good. The service isn't as good. It's just not as good.
Is it because the staff aren't hot? and they're actually Mexican. So a few of the Belgian ones we could find them emptied out. No harm in them.
It's got nothing to do with the aesthetics of the staff. Although the staff are like mega friendly and brilliant. So there you go.
Double beans, best phrase I've ever heard in my life.
Double beans? Did you get double beans?
No, but Rachel was in and I went, she was, don't put as much chicken on it.
Do you want double beans?
And she went, do you want double beans? And I said, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
No way. I would rather have less beans, more chicken. But you couldn't do without the beans.
No.
You need
Beans
the
are a
beans.
must.
What do you get? I get beans, a burrito. So beans, chicken, lettuce and cheese. And
No rice.
and rice and pepper. Like pepper you rip open and
Yeah,
dump
black
it.
pepper.
Yeah.
You can't be a faggot about it. You have to just get everything on it. Not like one of those people. I don't like onions. No,
See,
you just
I
put
hate-
it all on.
I hate onions, you see. Or I would get the peppers on it, but the peppers are made with the onions, so it's like
I don't like onions. It's the most popular ingredient in the world.
no.
I love how Mexican restaurants had more legs than riots. Fuck the
It's
onions.
because there's an emotional tie to the food.
Yeah. But no, onions. First guy that ever bit into an onion thought, eat that.
Yeah, because it's a food.
Yeah.
Based product.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Like I could probably successfully eat that curtain. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have a curtain sandwich anytime ever.
Yeah, but you're not like making something and going, throw a curtain in that. That'd be nice.
You never
It's the most,
throw
it is the most popular ingredient in the world.
You had no bread.
cheese.
Cheese and onion, friends.
Ah, shit.
They're friends.
Nah, I can't. I hate onions. All types, all family. Spring onion, pink onion, red onion, purple onion, all the onions.
Onion news.
Purple onion. Theatre.
Fucking cheese.
Bunions.
Silver skin.
Oh, cheese and onion crisps are good.
See?
Cheese and onion crisp sandwich with a bit of cheese in it. No onion.
I'm not a big fan of raw onion. This is gone.
What about a cheese onion? What about a cheese onion?
What do you mean?
Where you dilute, where you,
An
make, you
onion with
blend
cheese
the
on it?
cheese and an
What about
onion
a
and you just sort of
tobacco
spread the pate over the onion.
No.
Tobacco
No.
onion.
What about a glass of onion?
Tobacco onion is okay.
Because it's battered.
Is that what that
It's
is?
kind of like
And they're
dipped in
like-
flour and then fried or something.
They're like, it's like grated onion or something.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't
It's
know.
like really crispy.
It's weird.
So-
But they
What,
were.
what if you replace the word onion with, can we end this, please?
I've
Cheese
been
and can
asking
we
to go
get
home
out?
for ages.
Someone was
Is there
saying,
nothing else to talk about?
someone was saying the
Apart
other
from
day,
onions?
they play this game where they just,
Add on.
any song with the word love in it, they change the rate. And everyone's
I did the same
Rape me
with, I did the
for
same with
reason.
Martin Luther King speeches. Just change the word dream to massive erection.
I have a massive erection. Dream.
Is this what you do sometimes when you're reading books? I want to change the word the to
No, it's
it
just,
wouldn't work.
It's my favourite game.
newfangled idea.
It's my favourite game to play where you just take a word and insert it in the film titles.
Twitter's really popular for games like that, where you know, like
Yeah.
chocolate,
Irish boy band names and
Yeah.
you know, all that shit.
chocolate. What was I going to say? Chocolate films, like no, it doesn't work.
The Legend of Curly's Onions.
Curly word. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's,
It's time to
that's
go.
film.
Mars Attacks.
Mars chocolate films. There you go. Mars attacks.
What do we do?
Chocolate
Something with
films.
a galaxy in it.
Galaxy Quest.
Aeroplanes.
No, but you can.
That's what-
Yeah, there's
Yeah, like,
a
you need, like,
it's happening.
I was just doing ones where you don't have to change the name at all.
Oh no, yeah.
Schindler's
you're-
Lint.
No, I don't like that one.
Alright. Do you need to sleep?
Yeah. I'm done. I'm not speaking anymore. Bye.
We're gonna go
Toblerone Dorado.
Toblerone 2.
Yeah.
Revenge of the S-
Final
Split.
Destination Alex.
Doesn't work.
Maltese Rider.
The Ripple.
Effect.
No, it's something. Is it?
Yeah.
The Ripple. It's a film. One flew over the Ripple's nest.
Fleet.
Don't let this be the end.
Minstrel's List. Something like that.
What?
I don't need chum.
Fleet.
Quite honest. So this is gross unfair.
Flakes on a plane.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thanks.
That's good.
It took me like minutes to get that. Good.
You can see you boiling over. It's in there.
The Milky Way after tomorrow instead of today.
No,
How
no,
pointless this is an almost inherently pointless game.
you've stripped a battery.
I want to see his tits.
I'm done. I'm
Me and
really
Dave
like.
spent a
Oh,
good
God.
3 hours one day trying to break open a really big torch battery. When we were younger, go, what's in this? What's in this? Open it up, acid everywhere. Terrible idea.
I think I've said this before. When I was younger, I used to be in CBs and all.
Yeah.
What about how Beetlejuice was my name, and it was cool at the time. Okay, and I used to run off a car battery, and I set my car battery on my bed for 5 minutes, and then lifted it off, while moving stuff around. Then went to bed that night wearing a Magic Roundabout t-shirt, and woke up with it all stuck to me, a big massive hole in it, and it all melted into my skin.
Fucking hell.
Is that what would you say that was your playground name?
No,
You're-
what are you talking about? On a CB, a CB
It was
handle,
anonymous.
a CB handle, like a nickname. It's like you. Oh fuck! Don't worry about it.
It's like you don't go, because it's like
This
pirate
is-
radio, so
yeah.
you don't go, this is Richard Crothers.
Oh right, okay.
You have to have a fake name.
Like a
And
handle.
he's going, is that Beetlejuice? And you're going, yeah. Just burned my t-shirt off. Fucking back Any tips out there? It was early Facebook, was it?
Early Facebook.
Any comments on that? Shh. I don't fucking put that.
CBs were class.
CB.
CB Citizen Band.
Oh right, that's fair enough.
Right. Bye.
Yeah, here's the last song. It's called Jai Paul BTSTU. Shane Todd, let me hear this. It's good. It's not dirt in the end, it's more like silk in the end.
Dirty silk.
Lap it up, enjoy it.
Silk that with a wee bit of lint on
With a wee bit of stain on it. A wee bit of gravies built in the front.
it. It's man gravy.
Yeah.
Baby batter.
Yeah. Cum.
Onions.
Onion juice.
Just anyone cum.